legendary Jacksonville street rapper
We
has
got
finally
a trap,
begun.
Black Ross.
And it's day one,
Trap
and it's
Ross
already
back on
looking
the
like
beat.
those people that were involved in the murder of Foolio are duly cooked, okay? And there's been a few new pieces of information that have already come out in just day one of the trial where jury selection has taken place. And yeah, it is really not a good look for those folks that conspire to kill the big legend from Jacksonville, man. Big Six, okay? Big Six, all right? It's not a good look. I got all the info, and I'll break it down for you right about now, okay? So this is the Fox 13 Tampa Bay reporting on the start of the trial. They're breaking everything down that's going to be going on, and then I'm going to share with you some of the most interesting pieces of evidence that have been circulating today.
This Monday, right now at 6, the trial for the first of 5 suspects in the Julio Foolio murder trial.
And Shorty had her hair did laid to the side. You feel me? In jail. That is crazy.
Tampa now underway today. Alicia Andrews is accused of helping stalk and track the rapper last year in what authorities called an ambush-style shooting. Jury selection in her case began this morning, and Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer has been covering this for us. Joins us now live in our newsroom. Hi there, Aaron. I know you sat down with Andrews' attorneys prior to the trial here. What did they tell you?
Mark, they say Andrews has been honest with investigators all along. She admits she was with the group of suspects, but her attorneys say she had no part in the murder and was just in the wrong place at the...
Man, just because you didn't actually pull the trigger and, you know, do whatever you had to do. Yeah, if you was there, bro, and what you go for it then if you ain't had nothing to do with it? What you go for? You was just tagging along just to go like, oh my god, I'm gonna go tag along while y'all go commit a murder. Like, come on, bro. Like we ain't about to go there, man.
Wrong time.
Today, we're going to be picking a jury in a criminal...
She was a driver.
Alicia Andrews is the first of 5 suspects to go to trial who are all charged in connection with the murder of Charles Jones, a Jacksonville rapper known as Julio Foolio.
Charles Jones was shot and killed while he was seated in his car.
The judge briefed potential jurors on the basic facts of the case. Jones was in Tampa to celebrate his birthday last year. Security video shows a group of shooters opening fire on Jones's car outside a hotel near USF. Rashad Murphy, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright, and Andrews are accused of making the trip from Jacksonville to Tampa to kill Jones in what investigators described as an ongoing gang war.
That perception is not reality.
Andrews' attorneys recently sat down with Fox 13 to explain why they believe she's innocent.
She was here for a trip with her boyfriend. No, that's it and that's all, and found herself caught up in a mix of stuff that she was unaware about completely.
That's what she told detectives who didn't believe her. They say she and her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, acted as lookouts the night of the murder. The defense says Andrews had no idea what was about to happen.
Right, this is a case where the state tries to put her in a box and say that she is the girlfriend of one of the individuals involved and that she would do anything that this guy tells her to do because she's so in love with him.
They just leap to the conclusion, since he was there, she must know. And, you know, it's just a faulty kind of logic.
All 5 suspects are charged with first-degree murder, but Andrews is the only one not facing the death penalty. Her lawyers say she's been honest from day one, and they think jurors will believe her.
So she has no problem telling them everything that she knows, and she did, and believing that that truth will, you know, provide.
And this is another thing. Y'all niggas better stop just because... This a thing, bro. She talking about they acted as a lookout. So what the hell you thought y'all was looking out for? Y'all thought y'all was just scouting Tampa just to be scouting? Like, oh, yeah, come on, shorty. But this is the thing to all my niggas out there. If y'all in the streets of slide and glide, what makes you think that the shorty won't tell on y'all? If niggas gonna tell y'all, what you think the woman gonna do?
Verbally set her free.
And
so she's maintaining her innocence, all right? They're saying that she was part of the plan to line up for Julio Foolio. And she's saying, no, it was just my boyfriend. I was just there for a little vacation. I had no idea that what was going on. But people aren't believing her. They're saying on Reddit she's cooked. All right? They're saying she's absolutely finished over on Reddit. This is over on the Duval County subreddit. It says, Alicia Andrews' trial. She's cooked. I don't care what her defense attorney is doing. He's trying to argue that she was coerced, but her actions after the fact show otherwise, that she knew exactly what she was doing. Those Instagram messages are very damaging. What's he going to argue? That it was gutter on her Instagram too? What about the 3.5-hour Uber ride back to Duval? I'm betting money they called the Uber driver to describe how they were acting inside the ride. And people saying she was always cooked. The defense knew they had no other card to play, excuse me.
You feel me? They just making it look
It's
good.
true, but they should have thought of something else when it's so easy to disprove. It says there was nothing they could have thought of. She booked the Airbnb. They got her phone records. She dumped her old phone because she knew the investigators were onto her. She was in the surveillance car and admitted to being there. And she lied multiple times about not knowing who the suspects were and even saying, I don't know a gutter, even though she has it tatted on her chest. Oh, no. Ooh. She was beyond cooked from the start. There was nothing the defense could have done. This is their best bet. All right. I hate when people say that. They be thinking lawyers are magicians and can make anything go away. The MFers be red-handed cooked. It said if she was coerced, she would have took the deal. Surely anybody who was forced to do something that they ain't want to do is telling. All that coerced stuff went out the window when she took it to trial instead of pleading out. So this was going around back in August that Alicia Andrews had reportedly declined an 18-year prison plea deal, okay? And that's a pretty sweet deal. The other guys are facing the death penalty.
Right.
She isn't, but she could end up getting life for this. And she said, hell no, I ain't taking no 18-year plea. I'm going to roll the dice and try and beat this thing, but it is not a good look, okay? And more evidence that has been circulating from the first day of the trial, and it's not looking good, man. They're saying that messages show Alicia Andrews booking the Airbnb the same day of the Foolio hit. And this is the back and forth messages. It says, hey, could I book an Airbnb in Tampa? It says, what dates do you need? It says, tomorrow. What day do you have available? And it says, how many bedrooms? She said, like 2. Okay, and they're saying that this is her Instagram account contacting someone the day before coming down to Tampa and asking someone to book an Airbnb. People saying it's a few days before the shooting. People saying, if only I rent stuff against my name and not own it, they'll never be able to link me to the criminal masterminds. Not so much, man. And there's been footage of Foolio on the day of the murder that's been going around too. They're saying that this is the footage of Foolio actually going in and out of the hotel 15 minutes before the hit.
That's the car there. Like, look at the...
That is Mr. Jones with that open passenger door. The vapor you're seeing is coming out of the hotel. That's some type of a dryer vent.
Oh, I thought that was
Mr. Jones in the red stocking cap pulling up his shorts. He walks in the hotel. As you can see on the timestamp, which is slightly off by...
Yeah, man, it's sad to see people saying he was puffing the vape. It says his friends wasn't on beat. They were supposed to get out the car with him. They were just around to party and not protect. It says 6 should have aborted after his main spot got closed down. Apparently, they were all drunk. What the F, you supposed to be on timing?
On me. But I mean, I get it. I get what they saying. Because this is like, who think, like, are we in a whole nother city? Who gonna, we safe, you feel me? Who gonna drive 3 hours to go do this? They couldn't, like, but hey, if they really want you, bro, they gonna come and get you. And then that's why, and this is what I'm gonna say now. That's why I don't drink, cause when you drink, bro, it kind of make you loose. It kind of make you just relaxing, like you just be all out there, bro. And you know, like I say, you don't be on point, bro. You just be out there just loosey goosey, you know, just like. That's why I don't like drinking nothing, bro. Cause even though I don't got options, nothing like that, just be why I don't drink, cause just at that point, cause I be aware of what's going on. And it's just like they weren't on point because they said, because from what I've heard, you know, when this first happened, that the car drove by like 2 times. And I don't think they paid attention. But
you're drunk, okay? And now they've also got one of the shooters, allegedly Sean Gaffright, wiping down his mother's car after the hit took place. Ooh. And they're saying that this is very damning. They've seen he went back to his crib and he was desperately trying to remove any evidence from the car, but that video of you trying to remove the evidence is now prime evidence.
Driveway. Law enforcement go there later. They get this video of Mr. Gaffright switching cars. You're going to see him wiping down the Impala before he leaves.
He took his mama car at that. She crazy as hell. This ain't Cooked 101. I don't know what to tell y'all.
And there he is leaving in the Forerunner. Saying goodbye to his grandmother.
Oh, his grandma. Yeah, he said goodbye, all right. And he...
So yeah, man, people are saying he's cooked, man. He's cooked like a
Yeah,
big
bro.
stir fry in a wok. Overly cooked.
Fried
Eggs, man.
egg.
He's totally
You
fried.
feel me?
Says all while on camera, dude was trying to be so smart about it, yet still did some dumb stuff. Using your mum's car for a hit, like they won't track that right back to you. Said Zay must ain't put him onto their Stolo plug. It says literally, bro, you're telling me you couldn't find 2 stolen cars, write down directions to Tampa, leave your phones at home, have 0 mobile contact with a female, leaving a trail, burn the hit car and swap halfway, not capture yourself on your own homie's ring camera? Just what the F? Zero thought went into this as they scrambled like chicken and had to be...
Because they was too thirsty for the kill. They knew he was gonna be slipping like that. They done try to pop. They done try to get this man up out of here like this whole beef they been having going on. And this was the chance for them to do it. They was too thirsty. And that's how you be getting, bro. That's how y'all be getting cooked, because y'all be too thirsty. Granted, if it is planned well out, then you probably still get cooked just because it's the fact it's cameras everywhere. But they was too thirsty to go do this. They knew this was probably the only time he can get caught slipping. And ultimately, he did get caught slipping. But it just...
split-second choice, because what the F was they doing? They're saying evidence on top of evidence. Buddy is cooked. He deep fried, man. They're saying, dude, do that in the garage. What the F? Good aim. No brain ass jit. Fried like an egg, man. They're saying he cooked. He overcooked, man. It says, Your Honor, this sweet, sweet gentleman was just cleaning a car for his folks. He's an upstanding member of ATK, Access to Knowledge. That's what it stands for, man. Not Aces Top Killers. It's Access to Knowledge. He certainly wouldn't murder Charles Jones, another upstanding gentleman who rapped about sugar, spice, and everything nice. All right, they got to be the dumbest criminals on earth, Kerr, LMFAO. Wiping down the car with bare hands, what the F? But apparently he was using a microfiber towel. They're saying that must be Sean Gatherite's burner account, man. What do they even think when they do this stuff? Saying, man, how do they have footage of everything these days? These are his personal cameras at his house. He did it to himself, really. Did you pay this much attention in class? They're saying the lawyer's using his own home security footage to cook him. It's just something else. He's supposed to use fire, not water. He used the wrong element. He was supposed to burn the car, man. I couldn't imagine busting my ass trying to make a life for me and my family, all the while my son pulls some stuff like this, man. They're saying dudes can't wash their car for their mum now. SMH, man. Not if you just done a drill. If you just done a drill, that ain't the time to get your bucket mop out and wash the car, man. It's not happening. Cameras are everywhere. LMAO, they just did this because they was bored. I'm crying. In 4K, the dumbest criminals ever. His own camera. A man can't wash his mama's car. He just been a good son, but y'all don't know about all of that. All right. So there's more footage that's going around. They're saying that Gardazay is cooked, all right? They're saying he's cooked. They got more footage, different cars. Y'all have got footage outside your own homes. Like, you guys really wiped down the car in front of the camera like some absolute dummies.
Brings his contribution to the assault team. The Glock pistol with the extended magazine.
Damn.
He tucks it into his waistband.
Smart.
You can see the extended magazine sticking out.
Oh boy, they're saying he's totally cooked. Mission Possible, hey, them boys wild as F. Lol, traveled, booked Airbnb and all of that to go and kill dog. Dudes was locked in, all right? Saying he a musty ass crash out. That bag must have been serious. HJ and Popper dropped that. They're saying that the members dropped the bag. People saying that don't mean nothing. Lol, he out of town and he got a strap. It's not illegal to carry it. They never noted him as being one of the shooters. They're painting a narrative of everyone that was there to make her look guilty, but trying to say she knew what was going on. Whole time Shorty probably just slow and ain't know nothing. That's got 7 downvotes, man. Never hire this type.
You feel me? Shut the hell up, bro. That's when y'all niggas want to be so street and fanned out, and y'all be the niggas that be just like them in the fucking pen, getting ready to go do life. Like, come on, man.
But guys, you're a lawyer, man. All of these guys, it's the same with the Dirk thing. People are like, oh, they ain't got nothing, bro. It's going to be a crazy wake-up call when that Dirk trial happens. People saying, I don't get what this video is proving if he wasn't the shooter. It proves this dumbass took extra precautions not to get caught up with the V, but still somehow ended up on camera at his mum's crib, wiping it off after it was tracked in the murder. It's almost hard to be this deliberate and bad at committing a crime you know that can put you away for life. They
fail to realize just because you wasn't the shooter don't mean you wasn't accessory to crime. Like, I don't be like, do y'all not understand just because you didn't physically pull the trigger, that don't mean you wasn't there. If he was a lookout, that mean he was a part of the crime. Yes, he didn't know he didn't do the shooting, but he was there. He was helping. He was looking out. Oh, that's what supposedly he was doing. Like, I'm like, man, y'all.
He hires F, only excuse for how effing stupid you can be. And they showed even more close-ups of Foolio's shot-up car in the trial. They've got the car in evidence. And again, this is all just contributing all the main ingredients for a nice cook-up. You know what I'm saying? People getting cooked left, right, and center. They're saying 55 literally took most of the shots. Meanwhile, they blamed him for 6 dying. It's a miracle everybody in the car didn't get hit. It was 4 people in there.
Boy.
To death getting closer, Satan said he was 1 shootout away. Right? Power of the tongue. It's very, very sad, man. They would have killed the engine if he did reverse. They did hit the engine block already, Goober. That's what I'm saying. Right? They're saying they killed the engine as well as Julio. Yeah. I think everybody involved in this case is cooked. That's just my opinion. I think everybody's cooked. Everyone's going away for a long time. It's going to be pretty sweet if Alicia Andrews ends up getting a massive sentence and she was offered 18 years. I feel like the hubris on some of these fools, man, is just like, 18. I don't want to do no 18 years. Bro, you're going to do more. You're going to do more than 18 years playing around. But they got you on all these surveillance cameras, man. They got you booking Airbnb. I really... well, let's see, man. Let's see what the jury say, okay? Let's see what the jury say. But in the end, I really feel like all of these fools are cooked. And this is just day one. This is just day one. This is the first little tranche of evidence that we've received. And there's going to be a whole lot more. So rest in peace to Foolio, man. I was a big fan of his music. I'm a fan of Young and Ace's music too. Unfortunately, now that his biggest op is no longer here, I can't lie, Young and Ace music ain't really hitting anymore. You know, them songs that he dropped after Foolio died had some motion, but it's like, bro, I'm trying to hear the back and forth. Ain't no back and forth anymore. I don't really care about you gloating about killing Foolio.
And you see how crazy that is? Travis Ross is the main example. When y'all ain't dissing each other, bro, they don't want to listen to the music no more. Yeah, basically become irrelevant. Don't get me wrong, Ace, he got more music that he rap, but he got like more pain music, but this is just a prime example, bro. If you ain't dissing, people don't want to listen to it, bro. And it's crazy.
He's not here to defend himself. It's kind of it's kind of lame. It's kind of pathetic. So I feel like this should be a message for all of you drill rappers, man. You know, when your ops die, man, that's for a lot of you guys, that's the end of your motion. We ain't heard no hit Yo Gotti song since Dolph died. Ain't checking for no Yo Gotti songs. Just it's not happening.
But yeah, AI is cooked though. Plain, point, and simple. Whoop, cook.